because a government takes about 12 to 36 months to settle. And you can see also there have been various disruptions.
Yeah.
There was drought. There was the issue of linear rains. There was the issue of, the March, April, May rain. Now we have the issue of the protests. And there were other previous protests before. And we are still in a post-COVID era. It's just, I think in 2023 that we were able to resume fully the academic calendar, if I get it right there. So I think that is something we need to look at. We have also inherited a country that is full of debt, really, but trying to get it out of doldrums. And now also people not wanting to really pay more in terms of taxation, yet also they still want services in an expanded government, and also with a very young and restless, population, where you have about the median age of Kenyan youth is actually 20 years old. So we are one of the youngest countries in the world.
Did the government then, Mheshimiwa, overpromise, so that then there is the issue of you do not know what project really to attack and to really handle to its extent? There is what you inherited. Also, Kenyans will tell you, whereas you inherited that government, they also inherited the repercussions of it all. So do you think then that there is quite some harmony in that opinion?
George, to him who much is given, much is expected.
Okay.
We did, when we came in the year 2022-2023, we did what we call a government roadshow. So what did we do? We audited the whole of government. We have a very robust report that clearly showed what are the ongoing projects, what are the stalled projects, and what are the projects under the better plan. So it's very clear to us, and that is why we came up with revenue-raising measures that if they had gone through, then they would have enabled us to bridge the gap instead of over-borrowing. But now we have to have a kind of strike a middle ground between borrowing and also ensuring that we do not also overburden the taxpayer.
Okay.
And then of course we borrow, but you have also to stimulate the economy, George, so that you have new avenues where people can actually make money and wealth, and therefore, of course, hopefully, you can also get more sources of government funding. So I think it's a tightrope. Was it anticipated? Yes, from my development economics background. And also having served in the National Assembly as Committee on Budget and Appropriations for 3 years, having been the Vice Chairman of Finance and Budget Committee of the Senate, I can tell you without a doubt that way back in 2014, I myself, Isaac Mwaura, clearly had seen that whoever was to be president in 2022 would have no country to run. So President William Ruto has done extremely well because people had written us off and they were actually thinking that we would not even survive 6 months.